I just found a Melodyne secret, which is that Melodyne has parameters. Now you can stop the video and just look for the parameters. This was already the essence of this video. But you can also stick around and experience with me together what I mean. So I have a little ambient background music thingy here, which is not yet a beat, and also a vocal track. And yeah, you know how this works if you are also like me and make your vocal chops yourself. You start off with a rather crappy vocal track that, well, it has a cool melody, I guess. Kinda catchy, but like I'm not the best singer in the world, so I'm just squashing all the pitches with Melodyne massively. And that's not actually the problem, that's the good thing about everything. The problem is just that this is still my voice. And it would be much cooler if there were like Formant shifts and stuff like that. And what you can do in Melodyne is you can select a note and make a Formant shift like that. But that's actually very tedious, because if you wanted to have a Formant shift within a note, you would have to split the note into multiple pieces and make the Formant shift like that. And then the transition would also be rather steppy and not continuous. So one could think that Melodyne is just not the right tool for that. Melodyne is not a creative tool, it's a mixing tool, and it doesn't have real-time stuff. It only has offline processing. But that's actually wrong, and I only found out about that now because of Bitwig. Bitwig has this very nice UI that always encourages the user to look at the parameter list of a plugin without opening the UI of the plugin. And because of that, I saw that Melodyne actually has 3 parameters. So let's check them out. Volume. So the volume parameter is actually the one with the outcome that you would expect most. But pitch and Formant, I think you already know what's going to happen next. It's just incredible that this is a hidden feature in this software. Check this out. as you can see, this gives you a lot of opportunities, like pitching your vocals down by 24 semitones and then playing around with the Formant control with OTT to make some sort of Neurobass growl out of your voice. Of course, that doesn't really fit into the vibe of this track, but what I wanted to say is just that you can do this for sound design reasons, and also sometimes it just makes sense to exclude a certain track from the beat you are working on and just make some sound design, render that to a new audio file. I don't know actually why there are these noise bursts every once in a while. I don't think it is because of Melodyne. I don't know actually which plugin causes it, but that's something else to worry about, I guess. And yeah, what did I have on the other settings? Like, I liked what I had on the +12 setting. This made my voice sound rather airy, but especially when dialing the Formant down, like to compensate for the airiness with a little bit of more muffled flavor, gave me a really cool new voice. And then with my original pitch, you can just like get a little bit of a hint of new vowels and words, maybe even create words if you're moving this thing fast enough, or like a little bit of a hint of a new word or something. And yeah, of course, when you have done all that and rent that to a new track to make vocal chops from that, then you will rearrange that even more, and then it's going to be really not what the original was anymore. And at that point, all that matters is that you have all these different flavors that you prepared with the parameters of Melodyne. So now you don't even have to open the GUI anymore. As long as you have managed to make your notes fit into the scale and have a cool melody, you can just completely close the Melodyne editor and only play with the parameters in order to make your vocal chops and stuff like that, which I find incredible, and I will do that in the next few days when I'm working on this track.